Hello, fourth grade. This is the lesson for your bones and muscles that we're working on in science. All right, for the first part of this project, you're going to need the robot finger template, which is what you're looking at on the right side. And then you're also going to need to find this bone bag. It's just what I'm calling it. It says bones on it. It's a little paper bag that has these little sharks on it. Your parents should have picked that one up for you. So that's labeled there. It's closed. So you're gonna have to rip it open and get all that stuff out of it. That robot finger template is in your new folder. It should be a folder that says science projects on it. And then it should be the first page there that you have. So the first thing you need to do is to go to the Mystery Science video, and you're going to play the video, and it's going to show you exactly step by step about how you can put your finger together. So if you need to pause the video here, and then come back to it when you're finished. The second part of this, remember that you've read Life Science Week 8, our body systems. So you should have read the section that says the skeleton inside you. And then on page 3, you should have read muscles, the real movers. So we're taking a look at muscles and bones. So it says, my skeleton is the framework for all of my body. And we talked about this yesterday in the Mystery Science video. And again, it's like strong boards that make the framework for my house. Again, if you think of the body as your house, remember without that, you would just be this blob of skin and muscle. Okay? Your skeleton is made up of bones, and your bones are hard, but they do not weigh very much. Now, they're not hollow like a bird's bones, so they're not super light, but they don't weigh all that much. When I was a baby, and we took a look at a baby today, when I was a baby, my bones were soft, and you have more bones as a baby than you do as an adult because your bones fuse, F-U-S-E, or come together as you grow older, especially the bones in your skull to make that big, hard protection for your brain. Okay? As you're getting older, your bones get harder and harder. Your bones grow as you grow, and you'll have 206 when you're an adult, and some of them are named over on that side. So your bones give your body shape. We talked about this. It would be like a big old rubbery blob if you didn't have bones. Your bones are joined together at places called joints. And if you watched the Mystery Science video, you saw a lot of those joints, and we moved a lot of those joints yesterday. My joints are made strong by tough tissue called ligaments. And you saw that with the chicken. Remember, we talked about the dissection of that chicken. You saw that with the chicken, that it had these ligaments attached to muscles attaching to bone. And your bones also protect the organs inside your body. So your skeleton protects the organs. Remember, your organs are soft, especially your brain. The skull, that's what we talked about, those pieces of the skull fuse or come together and harden as you get older, and they protect the fragile, soft brain. If you feel your chest, you can feel your ribs or your rib cage. Now we're going to talk about your rib cage when we talk about your lungs. I have a few pictures for you. But your ribs are the bones that cover your heart and your lungs, which are very important. So what you're going to need today is we're going to put together some bones. So you need these 2 pages from your science packet. You'll need some scissors, and you'll need a white crayon marker or colored pencil. Doesn't matter what you use as long as you have something to color with. What you're going to do is you're going to color the bones white. Some of you said, well, yeah, they're already white. Okay, so maybe trace it with a dark black or something like that. Maybe color it white, or you can just cut them out. They're already white. Cut all 3 pieces out, and then you're going to place the leg inside the left leg of the body that you made. Now notice with the kneecap, be careful with those directions. Kneecap A and kneecap B do overlap, and then the foot attaches at C. So that bone that's sticking out is your hip bone. It's a ball and socket joint. So that's the ball, and then your hip has the socket that it goes right into. Then your knee, then the foot. So here's your body, okay, that you finished on Monday or Tuesday. I think we put bodies together. So this one goes on that side. And in my side, it's the skinny side. The next thing we did talk about were muscles. Now, muscles move your body. The bones do not move by themselves. Muscles are moving the bone. Again, like strings moving the puppet. We saw this in the video with the chicken foot, with it moving by being pulled. My muscles are made from many stretchy elastic cells and fibers. You have more than 600 muscles, and some of them are named here. And again, muscles make up about half of your body weight. Muscles are quite heavy. So if you're a big, muscular person, you probably will weigh quite a bit. My muscles work in pairs. You saw this yesterday in the video. I have one muscle that pulls a bone forward and another that pulls the bone back. So one's on one side, one's on the other. When one muscle is working, it's contracting, the other muscle relaxes. And you can feel those. The best one we talked about is if you put your arms out straight and then bring them in, you can feel those muscles contracting in that upper part of your arm. They work together in pairs. The muscles also help keep your organs in place. So you don't want your organs floating around inside your body. So the organs are kept in place by muscles. And of course, the organs are attached to other things. So, if you hurt a muscle, it's not like your organ's going to go flying or something, but they do help. Now, your muscles also help the organs do their work. A big one, and especially my singers out there, is your diaphragm. Your diaphragm helps your lungs to breathe. And your heart is a muscle. It's a huge muscle that pumps blood through your body. And we're going to talk about both the lungs and the heart a little later. Your muscles also help you to chew food. So you have muscles in your face. Close your eyelids, help you to talk. If you didn't have the muscles working on your jaw, you wouldn't be able to talk. And your muscles even help you to smile. There's a pull on your lips because of your muscles. So for your muscles, a little bit more coloring to do with muscles. You need red, you need gray, and you need white. So you need these 2 muscle pages here. So you color the muscles red. So you're going to do a lot of red because there's a lot of muscle there. The tendon, the small parts right around the joint, are gray. And then the kneecap is a bone, so it stays white. Notice where the tendons are around the kneecap. So they're the ones that are going to be doing the pulling, so you bend at the knee. Then you're going to cut these 3 pieces out. I recommend that you are very careful around the toes, just like you were careful around the toes on your bones. If you want to leave some space white, that's fine, because these can very easily be cut off, and we don't want to cut your toes off, right? Okay. Then you're going to line these up at the kneecap. Again, kneecap A overlaps kneecap B, so it sits on top, and then C, it connects at the foot. Now, I made just very little muscles on the top of my foot because, again, those are thin. The whole top of your foot is not covered with muscle. Those are thin muscles that help with the movement of your toe. But if you want to color more of it red, go right ahead. This is your foot. And then you're going to place your muscles on the other side. So you have your leg bones on one side and you have your leg muscles on the other side. Now, hopefully your legs are a little bit shorter than mine, so yours are going to line up better. We talked about that today. My feet are above like my ankles, but hopefully with yours being a little smaller, your muscles and everything are going to line up pretty well. Okay, so that is all for today, ladies and gentlemen, with our skeleton and our muscles. We'll be moving on to our digestive system next. So that'll be fun because we're going to do the intestines and the stomach and all that good squishy stuff in the center. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.